Hi there, I'm Kathy Williamson with Goodwill Works, and this is our Insights and Issues segment. Today I have with me Mayor Ogden from Vine Grove. How are you, Mayor?
I'm good.
You're
Thank you for
good.
having me. Mhm.
Absolutely. We both come running in here today with all of this stuff going on. It's a busy time.
It is.
And then it's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yes, and that's busy time too.
And that's on top of everything else that's going on.
Exactly.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about things that are going on in Vine Grove.
Okay.
And sounds like you got some great stuff on your calendars.
We do. We have a lot going on right now.
Okay, so you did the Shop Christmas with the Kids. Tell me about that program and what you're doing there.
So we actually raised more money. We've done this yearly, and
Okay.
we went from 30 kids to 40 to 50, and now we're at 60.
Wow.
So these kids come out of our school system in Vine Grove, and we had families of 3. There was a family of 7 that all of them came, and we took care of. We give each child $200, and 125 of it will go to clothes. 75 of it can go to toys or makeup or whatever they want that's not clothes. And then we give the parents $75 in food to feed the children for the holidays. And like the one that had 7, we gave them 3 of 75. So they got $225.
Oh, wow.
So that's to help them, if nothing else, just give them a Christmas dinner or a Thanksgiving dinner. We did it early this year because we were worried about stock and what we were going to have in after Black Friday. So we actually did it this past Saturday, the 20th, and which was early, and we haven't even had our fundraiser for it yet. But luckily, we try to keep enough in there for 1 year ahead of time. So if we were to be totally broke, we could still do 1 year. So we December 3rd, we'll actually be doing our auction that benefits the Christmas for the Kids, and that's going to be at City Hall. And we've combined that with a few other events. We're doing Dickens that night. We'll be doing a tree lighting ceremony that night. We're going to be doing the auction, which means free chili, and then we'll have all kinds of items there to bid on. And
so let's go back to the auction.
Okay.
The auction's December the 3rd.
Yes.
What are the times?
We start at 5:30.
Okay.
Now that's going to be the tree lighting ceremony.
Okay.
We'll do the tree lighting ceremony, and then you'll get your free chili, and I think the auction extra starts at 6:30.
Okay. Where do you get items to auction off?
People drop them off at City Hall all the time, and then we'll have cakes that night. People will bring in. We had one lady make a wreath. Last year we had a TV donated. We have all kinds of stuff just donated to us for us to auction and get the money to help the kids.
So you go through, I'm envisioning you go through City Hall and the things are out. You put in your silent auction. Put in your auction, silent auction wise.
No, not a silent. We have
you actually stand it up. Oh, Spanky comes.
And Donna come, and it's actually an auction. So you have to be on your toes because you're going to be bidding. And you have to kind of stay. So we don't do a silent auction on any of it. They actually come in, we auction it off. And I think that's what people enjoy about it because it's like an auction. It's cool. It kind of gets you in the spirit of the season and giving, and everybody's there with fellowship. Now, we're opening up some extra rooms so that if you don't feel comfortable being in a big room with a lot of people, I completely understand that. You can wear your mask. You don't have to wear your mask. It is totally up to you. We will have hand sanitizer there that night. We will make sure that all of our employees are healthy that night, and we will ask that anybody comes, please make sure that you are healthy also. That
Some
doesn't
of the things
mean
we're having to do nowadays,
right,
and we just want to protect yours, and I want to protect mine, and everyone wants to be healthy.
Right. I had COVID. My mom gave it to me when she was passing away, so I had COVID within 60 days. So I'm okay, but I'm worried about other people. I can't afford my employees to be sick.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be cautious, but we are going to continue with the event as we've done in the past. So, and like I said, we'll open up extra rooms. If somebody just doesn't want to be in a big room with everybody, I completely understand.
So again, you come in, you register. You got to take check, cash, credit cards.
We haven't taken credit card in the past. We have done cash and check. I don't think we've. I don't know. I'll have to ask my city clerk. We might be able to. I don't know.
Okay.
They do take that up front, so we might be able to.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious if you were thinking about coming and participating. what did we need to prepare to come and
Yeah.
participate?
Most people did cash and they did checks, and then I'll make sure that we can do the credit card if somebody wants to
Okay.
come in the credit card. I understand that.
Yeah.
So yes, and that's next Friday.
Next Friday. And also if they wanted to donate, if they had things they wanted to donate to the
Take
city.
it to City Hall.
Just take it to City Hall and say, this is for the
Yes.
for the kids auction.
Yes.
And they'll take care of taking it, putting it away, and
Right.
getting it ready for the auction. So again, that's December
3rd,
3rd.
Friday night at City
Okay.
Hall.
At City Hall. What time is that again?
5:30.
5:30?
Tree lighting ceremony. We're going to decorate a huge tree out front. That's going to be our first one we've ever done. The first time we've ever had the tree lighting ceremony, and then we'll have food between the tree lighting and 6:30, and 6:30 the auction will start. So
Wow.
that's going to be a big event. That's an
Yeah.
exciting event. That's it's a goodwill event. So we
Absolutely.
help
Bring
so
the
many
kids
people.
and watch the tree get
Yeah, and
lit
we'll-
up and
we'll
all
have-
of the splendor that comes with
Yes,
that.
we'll have carriage ride.
Oh.
We'll have carriage rides with the Clydesdale like we normally do for Dickens. That will be in the parking lot going around. We'll have Santa. We'll have pictures with Santa. We'll have pictures with the Grinch. All this is free of cost. So it's just going to be a festive event.
And that's absolutely what we need. We need to be able to get out in the fresh air or out
Yes.
in the community and see other folks and get us in the spirit
Exactly.
of
I
what's,
agree.
of what's going to be, Christmas that's coming up.
Yes.
All right. So that's the Christmas with the kids.
Yes.
And then that's the auction. Then I think you mentioned Dickens of a Christmas. Tell us what that's about.
Well, Dickens is going to be combined with the auction night. So that will be, we're going to have a burn barrel. There'll be roasted marshmallows. We'll have the Clydesdales there with them doing the carriage rides. Then we'll have Santa and we'll have Grinch and the pictures. That's all Dickens. That will all be going on that night also.
Okay.
So we're hoping to bring a bigger crowd to the donation part. If you don't want to stay for the auction, you don't have to. But the auction will be going on also. We'll also be doing the tree lighting ceremony. So that's going to be one night, December 3rd.
Okay.
That will all be in one night.
Wow.
And then we have other events that are going on for the rest of December. You know, if you have too much going on, people don't have time. There's so much going on right now. That's why I combined everything into one. And then we have some other events going on to celebrate Christmas. The fire department will actually do their Santa tour, which
Yeah,
is
what is that? I don't
that
think I've
is-
heard of that.
We started that last year because of the pandemic and everything that was going on. So our fire department decorates one of their fire trucks, and you know everybody loves a fire truck, and they decorate it up. They have several people that are in costume on the fire truck. It's all volunteer firefighters, and they're so funny because they love it. And then they have a route. It will be on our Facebook page. The route will be of what nights they're doing, and I think they're doing it over 3 or 4 nights. And they have some snow dates, rain dates, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
That's all on our Facebook page under City of Vine Grove. And they're going to be going, and this is going to be like the 17th, 18th, and the 19th, and the 20th, right in that area, that they're going to be going through every road, unless it's a dead-end road that they can't turn around on. They'll go through every road in the City of Vine Grove, and they'll throw candy, and they'll be out there, and you'll see them coming, and you'll hear them coming. They'll have a tracker so that you can see them. And then Santa will be on there. And then that is their Santa tour that they do. Everybody loves it. We started it, and everybody's requesting that we continue. So we are going to continue it this year.
And we're going to ask the folks to put all of that contact information at the end of the show.
Right.
So if someone wants to go on your webpage, they can see what that tour is.
Yes.
And all of that. So that would be great if I heard the fire trucks coming down the street and I had little ones, we'd run them out and put them on the curb.
Oh, yeah.
To see the fire truck and Santa come down the street.
Yeah,
Well,
we've had a couple that have gotten upset about the noise because we do a Halloween parade. I just ask that you try to be understanding because we are coming early. We're coming 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and we're trying not to get in too late of the hours. So we're trying to come early, and people really do look forward to this. And I know there's a few people that get annoyed by it, but these kids look forward to it, and a lot of these adults love it too. So. Like I said, we did have a few people get upset at our Halloween parade, and I hate to hear that, and I hate it, but I'm doing what I think is best for everybody. And we will be making a little bit of noise in your area for a short period of time.
And it's short term.
Yes,
That's what
it's
I'm
very
thinking.
short. Yeah, we'll be gone.
And it's all
Blink
for
of an eye.
the good of the
Yes.
community. And then you're gone.
Yes.
And it's over.
It's
and
gone.
over till next year. And so,
Yes.
yeah. And it's early, you're saying it's early enough that it's not going to interfere
No.
with your sleep and that sort of thing.
I would hope not.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I said, it's just going to be a fire truck. So this one's going to be real quick. It'll be gone. So that one's, everybody's looking forward to that one. Everybody's excited. Everybody loves a fire truck. So that one will be going. I'll be riding with them. You probably won't see me. I'll be inside because it's super cold. And they volunteer. They get up there. They love it. They all dance, sing. They play Christmas songs. And I mean, they have a great time. And you got to remember, these guys are volunteers. Every single one of them are volunteers. It's so crazy. And they jump right in and they work their butts off. And I've watched them do it and they love it.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Mayor, if they're a volunteer fire department, their heart's in the right place.
They are, and there's some great
guys. And it's for the kids, and this is to watch the kids' face light up.
Yep.
So, again, their hearts are in the right place, and they're enjoying it, and this is giving them another opportunity to connect and be part of the community and the little ones.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, all kids love fire trucks.
They do.
My dad was a fireman.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I know.
They love the fire trucks.
Been around it all my life, so I know
They
about
do.
that.
They love the fire trucks, that's for sure.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. And so again, we'll put up that information so that the
be
folks that
great.
are watching will know where the tour is going to be. Now they do it that one night. No, they do it.
No, they do it
multiple
several
nights.
nights. Yeah, go to
Multiple
Vine
nights.
Grove Fire Department's page on Facebook, and you'll be able
Okay.
to see exactly. I think they've already started posting when they're going to be. They'll put a tracker on there. The city will share it too, but I would definitely go to Vine Grove Fire Department's page, like it now. That way that it'll start showing up on your feed, and you'll know when it's going to be happening. That way you get your kids prepared. So you'll know if the tracker says they're going to be in there 5 minutes, you get the coat on because they're going to be out there. They're going to be by quick. So you want to make sure you know ahead of time that they're coming.
Wow. So it'll hit your cell phone.
The
Or-
tracker
or-
you can do on your cell phone, and you'll go in there and track, and you'll see exactly what road they're on, where they're going.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Technology.
I know, isn't it
I
cool?
know. Technology is cool.
Yep.
It's not somebody running in front of them with a blowhorn
No.
yelling or anything.
No, you'll be able to see it on your phone.
Yes.
We did it for the Halloween parade. It worked really well. So people knew we were getting ready to come down their street. So they, instead of your child having to sit out there for 30 minutes or 45 minutes,
Really?
you
Because
know,
like you said, it's getting cold now. Wow.
and we don't want anybody getting sick. So that's why we were like, the tracker works. People know we're getting ready to hit the curb and get the kids out there. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. I had on my list also that you're going to do a food drive for the elderly.
We
Mayor,
are.
tell me about that.
We started, this is new too. We started this during the pandemic. I was concerned that a lot of our elderly were not going to have food for Christmas. Was concerned that a lot of elderly that would normally go to somebody's house to eat with family or whatever wasn't doing that because they were scared they're going to get sick. So we started this, I think it's been 2 years now, that we started around Christmas time. We kind of depend on people to give us names. We know names of people that probably need help. We have other people send us information. If you send us information, you need to call City Hall, or you could even message the Facebook City Hall page. Give us their name and their address, or if you don't even know their name, just give us their address and we'll make sure that they have a food basket. Cash Savers was amazing with us last year. They helped us out so much. They gave a bunch of donations, so we were able to put like a meal together and give that to them.
Okay.
I know it's hard for them to cook, but hopefully, we give them a small turkey. Hopefully they can take the small turkey and they can put it, in the oven and cook that for themselves. So we try to give them enough food that they can make a meal for themselves. So, and even if they have some family that's coming over, they don't have to spend the money. Somebody can cook it for them.
Okay.
But at least we know that we've gave them some food that they can eat for one
And
meal.
what day is this going to happen?
I don't think that Chief Mattingly has put out exactly what day, but it's going to be around the 21st, 22nd,
Okay.
right around there. So they'll have enough time to know they have the food, and then they can cook it on the 24th and 25th.
And it was called elderly. Is there an age limit, or is there
No.
just someone that needs
It doesn't have to be elderly. It just, that was our focus when we started it. But if you know somebody who needs food or needs help during that time, we are taking food to them. It doesn't matter their age.
Okay.
We were focused on elderly because I felt like that was kind of the area that weren't going to be going to the functions like they usually do.
Right.
But if you know somebody who needs help, please send us the information because we definitely will help whoever.
We have a lot of need in our community.
We do. We have a lot of need in our community, and we don't want to embarrass them. That is not the point behind this. The point behind it is to get our police officers out there in front of these different people and to give them a little joy and give them a little happiness and give them some free food. And that was my point behind it when we started, was to get my police officers out there, which they've had a rough couple years too. And
Yes.
People can realize we have some great police officers, and we want them out there interacting with the public. And this kind of makes them interact with the public and get the needy to help. And that was my point behind that.
Gives them a chance to knock on the door, make the
Exactly.
connection, stand and visit a minute.
Yes, chat a second.
So much is rush here, rush there. I could see them visiting a minute,
Yes.
kind of getting to know who lives there, maybe who makes up that household, other things. And they may even open up to them and start talking to them maybe about issues they may have had in the community or something when they wouldn't have really made a call. But
Right.
now that there's a police officer
Yes.
standing there giving you a few minutes and wants to know, how are you doing?
Exactly.
Are things good in your neighborhood?
Right.
Is there anything you're concerned about? Kind of opens that door,
Yes.
that face on
Yes.
face. And we don't have, Mayor, we don't have much of that face to face anymore.
Yeah. We don't,
I mean,
and we're a
it's-
small town, and that's the
Right.
good thing about Vine Grove. We are very small, and I mean we're 8,000 people, but we're still small enough that we can take that time to go visit people and get to know them. And some people would never meet a police officer. They may not ever need a police officer, and we don't want to have to go when something bad happens.
Right.
We want them to meet our guys and even strike up a friendship with them. And then if they need something, our guys are good. I mean, they're really good people. So and I'm all for them helping. If there's anything that they need help with, they can just call us. That we can help them with. But this was definitely something I felt like was missing in Vine Grove. That'd be hard for Easttown to do, and that'd be hard for Radcliffe to do when you have 20-something thousand people and you have
Right.
100,000
There's the
people.
difference.
Yeah.
That's the
I mean,
difference, yeah.
that's the difference between a small town. When you move to a small town, we're going to take care of you, and that's one of the benefits, and that's probably why we're such a big residential area in Vine Grove, is because people like living there. They feel safe. They feel comfortable. We do have some good people there, and I want to continue that. You could get larger, but still take care of everybody, and that's where I want to keep it.
Well, and just like the firemen, you want to be able to put a face and a
Yes.
name to the police department, because those are our folks that do take care of us
Yes.
and are down the road from us. And so that's another great thing. And again, if they're at my door and it's not bad, they're there
Yes.
for good. There is an opportunity for that conversation to start.
Very much so.
And really, share some things you might not would share by picking up the phone and calling City Hall or something like that.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds
so-
like you guys have got a lot going on between now and Christmas.
We do. That's why I kind of merged Dickens and Christmas for the kids and everything, because we have so many events going on that it's just so it's hard. And then other people, that's just our events. People have other stuff going on too. So that's why I kind of merged those two. And I'd rather have one large event where everybody can enjoy themselves, and then kind of free up the other things so that our police and our fire can do what they need to do.
Back to the Dickens for Christmas. Are the folks going to sing, or are you going to have the carolers
We're not going to have carolers there, but we will have Christmas music.
and people dressed?
Yeah, you can dress. You can do whatever you want. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to dress, you feel free to dress.
Yeah.
If you want to come in the old-timey Dickens outfits, I know there's a few
kind of,
people that
kind
do.
of puts you in the mood
Yeah,
of what
but-
it's all about.
And that's what that whole event is about Christmas in a small town and everybody having fun.
From a long time ago. The way
We just won't be downtown.
okay.
And downtown we have to close off the roads and everything. So City Hall is large enough that I think we can do everything there. So this will be our first time. We'll try it. If people don't like it, we won't do it there again. But I think everybody's going to like it. We've remodeled City Hall some. We've gave it a facelift. It
I
looks
saw some
much
of that.
better.
I saw some of that at Halloween.
Yes,
when we were
it
up
looks
there at
so
Halloween.
much better. We spent a small amount of money just to get it, and I don't know what's going to happen with that building. We have a sewer department I have to focus the money on right now. So once we get that fixed, then we'll figure out what we're going to do with City Hall building. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't look at it like that anymore. So we just kind of painted it. It looks amazing. We've cleaned up inside, we've cleaned up outside, and we've just gave a little facelift that didn't cost a lot of money, and it looks amazing. It looks like a totally different place. So we're a little proud of that.
I'm sitting here smiling because it didn't take much for us to have a little more different makeup and a little bit of hair and that.
Yes.
And so it makes you feel better. It makes you have a better presentation of yourself. And so just a little bit can go a long way.
Yes.
Even in a building.
And
even
it did.
for a building.
It did. We did a little bit, and it's a totally different building. It's something that we're proud of now. My employees have worked hard to make the difference and not spend a bunch of money. So, and that's why I moved it to City Hall, because I want everybody to be able to see. People should be proud of their City Hall. They shouldn't drive by and say, oh my gosh, look at that. They should be proud of it. And I think we have made enough of a difference that everybody will come there, and I think they'll be happy. It's a large building. We can put a lot of people in that building. So I'd love to see it
I've been there for a lot of events over the years. Absolutely.
It's a large City Hall.
I know my way around in there pretty well. Okay. That's a great lead in. I understand you're running for mayor.
I am.
Tell us about that.
So when I originally started, I said that I was going to do one term, but I didn't get enough done. I've got a list, and I can't walk away without my list being finished. Things have taken longer with COVID. We've had a lot more challenges than I expected with COVID and everything. I mean, it's been going on 2 years that we've been dealing with COVID.
Yes.
So I've had to focus on that a lot, which has taken my focus off of a lot of other things. Even though I feel like I've accomplished a lot, I haven't got everything finished. So I feel like I need to do another 4 years. And that's why I think all three of the mayors in all three of the cities have decided, JJ, Jeff Gregory, and I, we all signed up together last Friday.
Okay.
And we've all decided we're rerunning because we all feel like we spent a lot of time doing COVID events and COVID things, and none of us felt like we got what we needed to get done, and so we're doing another term. I'm pretty sure that this will be my only term that I'll do two, and then I'll probably move on or go back to my normal life or whatever. This term has been really hard because I actually lost my mom and dad both in this term. I lost my mom and dad. We've had COVID. It's been a crazy 3 years.
I think you had just lost your dad the last time we visited.
I lost my dad in 19 and I lost my mom 2 months ago.
Wow.
So it's been a hard, thank you. It's been a hard term for me. Even though I do feel like I've accomplished some, but I haven't accomplished enough to make me happy. So I am running again, and I hope people see and appreciate the hard work that I've put in, and I plan on doing 4 more years of hard work. And I won't have a lot of distractions this time, so, and I know change is really hard for people, and I've changed some things in Vine Grove, but I've tried to make them for the better. And like I said, change is hard, but it's definitely something that was needed. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping I get 4 more years, and I get some more stuff accomplished.
Yeah, I see Vine Grove moving and growing. Absolutely. Like I said, we came at Thanksgiving and at Halloween, and I noticed the City Hall, and I hear some of the really good things you've got going on, and the fact, just trying to do everything that needs to be done, but then still be a small town too that has all of that goes with that. So, wow.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're up for that.
I like challenges.
That's no step for a high stepper like you, okay?
That's why I'm in this position. I like a challenge. So, and that's why I ran. I wanted the challenge, and I took it on, and I want to finish the challenge.
Yeah, so absolutely. Good things for our community. All the way, you're just up the road from us, and all the way around. Every good things for all of us. We're just about out of time. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or we think we've covered it all? Yeah,
I think we've covered it all.
Absolutely.
I mean, if there's any questions or anything that I missed or didn't make clear, you can always call City Hall. And you're going to put that info at the end, or you can message us and just ask questions. If you know somebody that needs help, please reach out to us and make sure they live in Vine Grove city limits. A lot of people don't understand that, so we kind of service only the city limits, which is a certain area. And if we tell you, that's county, or you live in county, or you don't live in the city, we're not trying to be mean. We're just it's different people take care of different sections. And the city limits is what we are actually after.
And that's hard sometimes to understand.
It is.
If you're not familiar with where the city limit line runs,
right,
and you know someone that needs help, and you call, again, like you said, other different people, different organizations
There
take
is.
care of certain areas, and yours the city limits of Vine Grove.
Right. And if there is somebody that's out of city limits, and reach out to me, ask him for my cell phone number, and I'll either help you or I'll get you somebody who can help you.
There you go. Direct them to the
Yes,
right people.
I'm always willing to help, and my cell phone is, you're always welcome to call it. And I'm one of those people that I'd rather you call me and ask the questions and not be upset with me because you can't get a hold of me. So anybody at City Hall will give you my number if you want to call there, and you can call me and I'll help you any way I can to get somebody help. I hate to think that somebody wouldn't have help, especially this time of year when there's so many people wanting to do good right now.
And the thing is that you have to ask.
Yes.
Okay, and you have to keep asking.
Right.
If you don't know, do you know who might know?
Yeah, you got to
And
keep asking.
Got to
and
keep asking.
Don't expect me to read your mind because I can't even read my own mind half the time. So I have a lot going on and a lot of different things focused on. But if you reach out to me, I'll definitely help.
Yeah, like I said, the big thing is to keep asking.
Yes.
If you don't know, do you know who does know?
Yes.
And when you make that call, if they say, no, you've got the wrong person, okay, then do you know who else for me to
Exactly.
go?
Right.
Can I just keep calling till I get an answer?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we kind of get in our own little department and that's all we know, but we know people who might know.
Yes.
And you just keep asking. Mayor, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I appreciate you coming and spending some time.
Of
Like
course.
I said, when we started, we both kind of wheeled in here on
Yes.
two wheels.
It's been a crazy day.
and got ourselves going.
Yes.
But we have absolutely covered a lot, and I thank you for coming and visiting with me. And I'll
Thank
see
you.
you soon. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Thank you so much. I'm Kathy Williamson with Goodwill Works, and this is our Insights and Issues.